project going on?
So the season. This is the season for gifting.
Yes, it is. It's Christmas.
It's Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas is not a day, it's a season.
Yeah.
So we are asking people to gift with purpose.
Mm-hmm.
The hashtag is gift with purpose.
Mm-hmm.
We know that money changes hands anyway. But if you can put a little bit of thought and engage with the Fashion on the Road Empowerment Kit, you not only gift a loved one, but you'll also have put some money into a woman's pocket, and by extension, nominated a woman to be tested for HPV through a collaboration with the Saba Lancet. This is in the form of a gift box where a table linen set could either be a set of 6 dining set or 8 dining set is in the box. It's 100% made in Kenya cotton. It's got beaded cuffs for the napkins that are made by the women of Kajiado, where we've just come from. And engaging with that box, the story of the woman is told, and conversations about wellness and fashion engage. So we're asking that we gift with purpose.
And when you say gift with purpose, and the conversation, it's of course that many women still do not have a chance to go for testing. And this gives them an opportunity to go for testing. And what are the numbers like? And where are we planning to have these numbers reach?
I will talk
and
about
how can Monique, with her background in finance and corporate leadership, be of essence to you?
Thank you. I will talk about the numbers that I intend to address.
Yes.
So that I let the medics talk about the statistics that influence medical decisions. So number one, the kit, the coupon that is in the box supports the HPV, home care, home use brush, meaning that you can administer, getting the sample yourself and send it to the Lancet laboratories. So as we gear towards the cervical cancer month, which will be in February next year, we are hoping to at least have targeted between 1,000 and 3,000 women to have been tested for HPV. So the campaign is not just my journey alone. Oxygen Media House has become part of this. SpiceFM has taken a very good lead.
You can see I'm wearing that color.
You're wearing pink already.
Yeah, you can see that color.
So what are we saying? We're saying there's a woman who can afford and there's a woman who cannot afford.
Yeah.
So let me gift, and as I gift, then maybe I'll extend that opportunity to a woman who cannot afford. But we're also advocating that you get yourself checked. You take time and look at your health as a woman, your wellness goes far. So sexual reproductive health conversations and health need to happen, and this is just the beginning. We will venture into the men segment as well in collaboration with the right medics, and at the same time hygiene, and all factors around women wellness and So to answer you directly, the economic journey is the journey to wellness, because medical solutions cost money.
Okay.
And if we strengthen our businesses and we strengthen the businesses that the women in the communities are engaging in, then they should be able to take care of themselves, right?
They can, yeah.
So my friends in the studio today are listening with different kinds of ears. One is taking pictures and telling the stories and documenting what is going on. And the other one is looking at the health of the business and the women networking and working together in order to be empowered. Because as long as you empower a woman, then she takes care of herself and takes care of her daughter and takes care of her son and takes care of her husband. So we are making good progress. We are making very good progress. We have a campaign that we are looking and visiting 100 CEOs door to door because they're decision makers, asking them to join the caravan in one way or another.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me come to Madam Monique. Caro has spoken very well about it. How did you hear about all this gifting with a purpose? And when you see her converse like this, what do you think about this project?
I think it's exceptional because there are two things that matter to me in business, and that is ecosystem design around entrepreneurship, because I think it truly leads to economic development, not only for the individual, but for the broader community and for the society. And then female founders or women as business people, because women tend to, women lead differently, and they tend to pursue ventures that have impact, not only on the pocketbook, but on the community and on the society. So we're a twofer, right? We're a two for one as business leaders. And so you asked earlier, what did I see today? And what I saw are the seeds of that network and that commerce and that economic development being led by Carol and Fashion on the Road, and being really driven by these women and their creativity. I think that, Carol and I also spoke about the reason this is happening now. It feels very interesting to me that there's infrastructure in place. A technology infrastructure, right? There's a piece of fintech that allows for a deposit to go into the woman's bank account so that they can procure the beads, deliver to Carol. She can organize it, she can standardize it, and then she can repackage for commerce. That couldn't happen some time ago, and to see it happening now, I think that's the inspiration. Right? There's so much upside. There's so much on the horizon out of that, and thankfully we have an extraordinary documentarian cinematographer documenting it, right? Because what we were saying over lunch is that people grow by emulating, by seeing the story. If they can see a woman doing a thing, they can emulate that. And that's a very important piece of the puzzle.
Okay. So, Madam Cinematographer.
Good job.
The movie star.
The movie star, wow.
Yeah, so when you're taking the images in this, so how do you connect your career to empowering these women, and how do you take it to the broader stage?
And how do I take it to what? I'm sorry?
Wider stage or broader to the people out there.
I would say it's just about a representation. Like I was saying when we first were introduced, that when I was very young, I'd seen pictures about Kenya, which really, gave a spark that made me want to get here. And it took a minute to get here, but it was always important for me to come to Kenya. And certainly growing up, there weren't a lot of photographs of people who look like me just in general. So representation always matters, and these women have really positive, empowering stories to tell. And so that's important too, to not show them, like you asked about the dryness. It's the photographs are not about the dryness. The photograph is not about the cow. The photograph is about women who are artists, who are empowered, and can empower their families, their children through as an artist, which I think will resonate with, myself being an artist, will resonate around the world, just to see someone be able to, take control over their life through the arts. And that's what I saw. And so just being able to depict what they are just naturally doing positively to uplift themselves and others, and sharing that is key. And then giving those photographs to Carol to use to help promote as well, I think has huge impact. Just the representation, because it's not seen enough. A powerful positive image is not seen enough.
Okay. So did you have personal stories? Did they have testimonies? They talked on camera a bit?
No, I was just doing still photography.
Oh, okay.
I was, yeah.
But we took down a model.
Yes.
Because it was important for them to see the end product being worn, in the case of clothes. And even as much as possible, I like to take the models to the village so that the women can relate with how the end product. So we had many fashion shows. We had women dressing and adorning the model. It was easy. It was a woman's space, so easy fun. Yeah.
So probably that brings me to impact. So if of course women are being rich and they are doing something, and that is empowering them, Carol, do you think that the impact being created can be replicated in many other areas apart from Kajiado to other regions of?
So Fashion on the Road has a footprint, I would say, in every county in this country through collaborations. We have a very good relationship with the State Department of Correctional Services, where we work with the women in the prisons. We all know prisons are cut across the country, but very specifically with Chandaria factories that have been built for women within the prisons, where I'm in charge of quality control. Then through Strathmore Business School, I was able to visit producer farmers across, I would say, another 9 counties. Then we also have a cooperative down in the northern Kenya that is representing 4 counties. In total, honestly, that's everywhere. So how we make sure it's scalable is because we are driven by the product that travels, because it's a product that economically connects the dots with the community and the consumer. We ensure that the women or the groups are set in 15 packs, 15 people per group. They have formed a leadership pattern. They have registered under the CBO. And if they're already economically moving product, then they need to open a bank account. So they have a bank account. The Gifts with Purpose project is a very new project. We actually launched it in November. And I could easily say proudly prototyped with Shofco in Kibera. And last week, the first set of kits were used to gift the John Maxwell team that was here. So for us, money started rolling, started changing hands. The women of Kajiado have opened a bank account now. And now conversing about governance and management and savings will begin in reality. So as long as there are women somewhere, as long as there's talent somewhere, as long as the product is moving, then the scalability is already, the model is clear. It's 15 women per group, product is standardized, the product gets into a gift box, and it travels.
Very interesting that you're also working with women in correctional service facilities. And being in charge of quality control, of course, we've seen the kind of products that they produce, which are basically high end of some good quality. How does it empower them while they're still, apart from creating the skill? Are they getting any benefits from the sale of the products that they make, or is it just a skill development so that they can use it in future?
I'll give you 2 angles, and I'll start with the Chandaria factories.
Yes.
We piloted the Chandaria factories in Langata. It has 2 phases. One phase is clothing and textiles. The other one is bread making. 50% of the money made goes to the woman's pocket, and 50% goes into the maintenance of the facility. Of course, in the rehabilitation centers, they are not allowed to handle money. But with instructions, your son in school or your daughter in school is able to
get the benefit,
get their fees paid. That factory, the first one in Langata, is running 24 hours.
Great.
Because of demand. That has influenced the project to move to Shimolatewa, Meru County.
It's expanding.
It has expanded. And any minute now we're launching Kisumu.
All right.
So in short, they're earning money.
Yes.
When they leave with a starter pack. Therefore, they're able to start their lives out there. And the skill is necessary because it helps them reintegrate themselves back into the society. If there's a product that is of good quality, then it reduces the stigma because you're no longer meeting the person and where they've been, but you meet a good quality product. And at that point, it doesn't matter who put it together. But the best part is how fashion and art and creativity is used for mental health in the rehabilitation centers. So that already was existing regardless of whether the Chandaria factories were there or not. Fashion and art was being used for rehabilitation and for mental health. The fact that now it can put money into the pockets, it actually takes it to the next level. Yeah, so the next phase that you're going to see is a product in the retail markets, whereby you and I can engage with them. And a certification that allows the person living the prisons to actually get hired.
Okay. Monique, now you've seen it from the ground. You've seen from the cultural, you've seen them at their own place, when making it from scratch. In your own entrepreneurial way, what kind of advice do you give them to make sure that they really enhance their skills in, making that money, creating a business impact in society, packaging the models? What is your experience? What have you been able to share with them?
I don't know that my advice or my recommendation or my thoughts are relevant to the women. They seem to have an expertise that is native and novel to them. I think my work would be with Carol because she's organizing that community, right? So this gets into the ecosystem design. How can I help her continue to consolidate, organize, standardize this community? Does she need more help with workforce development? Does she need more capital? Does she need more media? Where does she need it along her journey in order to expand it to other counties throughout the region? The women know what they're doing. They just needed a platform, which is what she's providing. And now that I've got some insight on that platform, I can go back to my colleagues stateside and my colleagues here on the continent that I've worked with that may have resources to share. So ultimately it will affect and I think empower the women. But the critical piece I think is the platform, right? Because that becomes the driver. That's the connection for all of these things, and that's the economic development.
And Sibia, because now you're the snapper.
Yes.
And I know these pictures tell very, very good stories because they are beautiful.
Yes,
they are authentic. They are African, and a lot of people are going back to their roots. I'm even surprised I've not seen any bracelet yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, but on which platform are you really pushing for? All the works that they're getting involved in.
That's not on top of mind. Honestly, I wanted to go first. I didn't have a preconceived notion of what we were going to experience.
Yes.
So I can't answer that now. I mean, I can speak to Carol about what is supportive for her. But yeah, I don't. Nothing immediately comes to mind. I'm sure I'll get home and be like,
suddenly you got some very, very nice photos.
Oh yeah, I mean that was the importance for me. Is again, for me, it's always about representation and getting images that I don't see enough of. So and just spreading that. But in terms of platform, go ahead.
You'll be surprised if we had more tourists visiting. Such communities,
yes.
Like taking an afternoon or 6 hours, like they did,
yes,
to still visit our communities.
Yes,
I mean the story is more authentic that way. So for me, I would encourage that people do what they did, took a master class. So you give back.
That's true.
Go on holiday and self-empower yourself. But on your way back, visit a community that is, and understand them from an economic point of view. So for me is I would love to see more people holiday the way they have done their holiday. And I'm sure their story back home is richer. It's richer. Their journals must be full of stories, you know. And there we engaged with women, but they had their daughters, they had their babies. So you get to see families exactly how they live. A family of 6 with 1 bedroom. You know, that's real. That's actually the real. That's the economy of Kenya. That right there. You know.
Great.
So that brings me to fundraising, because for you to achieve and to gift more people, many people need to support you, Carol. And of course now with the masterclass from Monique and Sibel here, what way do you think we can reach, the gift can reach to many people? Because it's Christmas and you need more people to get the gifts so that they create awareness.
That's true.
So that the project can reach more women and more women can gain benefit economically to move forward. Yeah.
For me, it's very easy to access us through our social media pages. If you just go to Carol Kinoti, Carol with an E, across Facebook, across IG, LinkedIn, DM, we will reach out immediately. I believe that we gift during Mother's Day. We gift when someone gives birth. We gift when we express love, when we are saying sorry. We have a curated package, but we can still create one with you. We are placing our products at the social house from, I think the next 2 days, you should be able to access them there. But we're also calling out for decision makers that are procuring, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with imported goods, but set aside a budget. Let's get into conversations about your HR actually stepping out of the office and visiting a community next year. You know, one voice, one step towards doing the right thing and engaging our creatives, our communities, will actually move the needle from 0 to 1 when it comes to putting money back into the Kenyan pockets, to the people because the money is still rolling. It's just circulating in a certain area, but you can take it further down. I believe you can. So you can reach us out on Carol Kinoti or the pages at Carol Kinoti, or just Google Carol Kinoti and you link to our pages. DM will reach back out very easily, and let's get as many people as possible. Let's gift with purpose. Let's gift purposefully. Yeah.
Especially in this Christmas season when people, I told listeners yesterday, we're in the month of Christmas. So this month, Kenyans party really hard. And others also forget that there is on January school fees. So when you are going to use that money, please gift with a purpose. Carol is saying, go and buy something which will help women. Let's empower people around our villages, and of course, and see women get tested for cervical cancer and such HPV. So I'll take a short break. I want to get into some advertising, and then when we come back, we come with more conversation. But before that, let me quickly check what's happening on our roads, because it's on Tuesday. And, clearly, of course, if you are traveling along the Southern Bypass, it's very busy on Langat Southern Bypass, and of course also busy on Mombasa Road around Capital